what?
I heard Stephanie's phone there.
What's up, YouTube?
What's going on, guys? Just starting this a little early, get some folks in here, and we're gonna catch up.
We're hanging out, D'Angelo. Hanging out. Gonna talk some shark fishing.
So, guys, what I did learn is that there's a major delay in our videos, so it's a little strange, but we're working with it. How you doing, Flubby? How you guys doing? Silverfish, D'Angelo, James. Yeah, we're going to be talking about shark fishing this evening, guys, and I mean, we can go off topic a little bit, but we're going to keep it. We try to make these things to where they're kind of,
informative and specific.
Yeah, informative and specific, like Chris was saying. So that way, it's easier for people to go back on the video and maybe learn from it.
What's wrong with your fishing line, Flubby?
I like that name, by the way. That's pretty funny. Flubby EJ.
You get it tangled or something?
Hey, James, are you talking specifically for shark fishing? I know Myrtle Beach has a lot of great fishing, so. D'Angelo, we live in the Tampa area, Central Florida. How you doing, Wolf Outdoors? Best bait for black tips? Honestly, I would probably have to say whole mackerel would be my favorite. Best is it's really relative. It depends on, everybody's going to have a different opinion, but mackerel are very oily and they're very, very productive. Hey, how you doing, Chris? I'm glad you can make it, buddy. I appreciate you, Chris. I've definitely been noticing your activity lately, and we're definitely going to be having you in that drawing because you've definitely, been active on the page, and we appreciate it a whole lot.
Yeah, guys, it's cool to see people commenting and liking, and especially people from the live chats.
How you doing, Frank? Doing good, buddy.
Never seen any shark in Anna Maria Island.
Holy.
That's crazy because it's filled with sharks.
Yeah, James. I have no idea how that's the case because every year we shark fish right there, and every year I see tarpon get eaten by sharks that are massive, and they eat those tarpon like they're greenbacks. You live in Myrtle Beach too, Flubby? Man, you guys should hook up and fish. Oh, well, we appreciate you, Chris. We all learn, we learn something new every day, and we help each other, so it's a great platform specifically for that. Carlos, black tips are a great shark to start off with. They're fun. They pull hard. A lot of times, or even spinner sharks, they leap, and you don't need really crazy tackle to land them. You don't need big conventional gear, that is.
In the surf or the boat, James.
They're
literally everywhere.
Yeah, those fish over there off Anna Maria are literally right off the beach, guys. I mean, right off the beach where that channel is over there. Big, big sharks. All right, D'Angelo, the sharks are out. Me and Chris, actually, we have a video I have to edit. We were out at his condo on the beach, and we kayaked out some baits. We had a couple bites, but we didn't get to fish, so we're going to be doing a follow-up video on that, which is going to be good. How you doing, LBN?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that either, Marcus, but some people are pretty savage. Actually, Do you remember that video of that guy doing that not too long ago?
Yeah, he got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
there
was
was
like a year
someone.
ago.
Yeah, a guy just got caught doing that, and let me tell you, he, that poor guy, he got some hate mail to say the least. But no, we don't do that. I think tarpon are one of those prehistoric, very respected fish in my eye. I would never intentionally have a shark eat a tarpon.
Never fished in North Carolina at all. Backwoods.
Yep.
Like to one day.
Nope, never fished up there, buddy. But I've been through there. Love North Carolina. It's absolutely beautiful.
How's it going, Texas? Glad you're here.
Yeah, James, I do. When the business permits or gives me a little availability, I definitely try to get out there. I am a licensed captain. Hey, Texas Reaper, how you doing, buddy? What braid pound backing do I use for kings and what size mono? Um, well, that's the thing. Most people use 20 to 30 pound mono flubby for king mackerel. Backing, it's really a preference. You could probably put 20 or 30 pound braid of backing on there as well. But, the 20 pound, 30 pound mono is going to be just fine for you.
I've never been shark fishing off a kayak, Chris. I'm not sure about Josh.
I definitely have been, Chris. It's a lot of fun. They When you get hooked up, you better get ready because you're going for a ride if you've never done it. So make sure you're familiar with your craft. Make sure you're familiar with, your kayak, and because it's interesting.
D'Angelo, I got school on Tuesday, so I can't go fishing with you. I don't know about Josh.
Yeah, D'Angelo, I wish that I could. I have some things already planned for this coming up week, but definitely keep us posted, buddy. Make sure you're letting us know how you do.
How's it going, Stephanie?
No, Ethan, we're not high. We just actually got off the water. We've been on the water all day, so the sun beat us down. I don't do drugs, guys.
What's up, Alex? How's it going? What's up, Big O? How are you?
Big O, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
I know you missed me last stream, Big O. You can admit it now.
All right, Frank. Hey, I bet you he pulled you around a little bit. I bet it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Chris, it's not a bad idea. Hey, the traveling fisherman. What's up, Robert? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, traveling fisherman?
Well, you definitely want to check the laws, Flubby, because there are restrictions in certain areas. Yes, sir.
Yeah, drugs are no good, D'Angelo.
The only drug that I have, guys, is business and fishing. That's it.
We were fishing for some Spanish mackerel today. Actually, we got a special video coming for you guys related to that. Then we targeted some trout, snooks, and some redfish. But really, the Spanish mackerel bite was a big hit.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and
Yeah, we did. I did fish out of that tube, bassing or fishing for the bass. It was a fun time.
it was pretty epic, Big O. Hey, Robert, that's pretty cool, man. Actually, I've never caught a smallmouth. I've only caught largemouth. Even when I lived up north, I hadn't. I was a child, of course, but I haven't caught a smallmouth. So that's pretty neat. Best bait for shark fishing, depending on which species it is. Black tips, I would say mackerel. For bull sharks. And hammers and things, I would probably go with a stingray or a big bonita.
Hey, Chris, I've been working on this guy here. He's putting on his seatbelt now, just because of you guys in the comment section.
Hey,
That's right, traveling fisherman.
you guys are really on me about that seatbelt. I appreciate that though. I'll try to pay attention and make sure I'm wearing that, guys.
You from guys?
Are you from guys? I'm not from following you there, LBN.
Yeah, me either.
Thanks, Robert.
Oh, people shark fish for fun, man. Or Texas Reaper. That's what it's all about. Hooking up a big shark and getting that adrenaline rush, reeling them in.
Yeah, Texas, that's pretty much it. You know, they're huge game fish. Some of the smaller sharks in that 4 to 5 foot range, if you bleed them and clean them properly, they're actually really good to eat, like black tips. Leader is always necessary, Big O. You definitely want that. I honestly like a multi-stranded wire. I don't like single wire like you'd use for kingfish. I just don't think they're strong enough, and they kink, and they have a tendency to break.
You gonna show them that?
The leader that you could use, here's a good leader right here to answer your question. Hopefully that's being picked up on my camera here. This is the Malin, and this is 49. This is 480-pound test. This is what I use a lot of times. Anywhere from 280 to 480 is what I typically use for my shark rigs.
Oh yeah, I've caught my fair share of bonnet heads, traveling fishermen. They're always all over the flats.
You talking about off a pier, Flubby? Typically, if I'm on a pier, I wouldn't use a surf rod if that's what you're asking. Yeah, there's well, that's the thing, Robert. A lot of people get the bonnet heads and the hammerheads mixed up, but bonnet heads are very they frequent our waters quite a bit, especially inshore. So you get them a lot when you're targeting redfish and snook.
Actually, Chris, wasn't there another great white just spotted off Jack's Beach? My brother actually lives up there, and he was talking about it to me not too long ago. I think the gray whites are actually around there more than people think.
Yeah, Longboat Key and Coquina, they have some great. I mean, besides some of the best beaches in the world, they have some great fishing over there. So, did you guys have specific questions? I know, like I said, we're doing some random stuff. If you want to throw in other questions that you might have, feel free to ask. We are trying to stay somewhat on topic, but use the time if you got a question, don't hesitate. Well, if you're using depending on which rod you're talking about, Flubby, the rod that you use to actually trolley the line down, you can use just your standard spinning, as long as it's somewhat stout, use a standard spinning rod, and that'll be the rod that you use that stays in the PVC.
Big O, I would probably think rod and reel.
Biggest shark catch from the beach, which, well, close enough, would be the Pier. The Pier, we had over an 8 foot bull. Well, we've hooked into some monsters.
What's up, Heisenberg? How are you? Glad you're stopping by tonight. We know it's a Friday, but this is the night we're doing the live stream.
Yeah, Robert, over there at Bear Can, man, there's a lot of sharks in that area. Matter of fact, if you walk that island, if you pay attention, you'll find shark's teeth. They're all over the place.
Bigger bait, bigger shark for the traveling fisherman? I would think. What do you think?
What's that?
For how do you target the bigger sharks?
Well, big baits. And when I say big baits, I mean whole stingrays. And the fresher, the better. Try not to freeze them. If you want to target, where do you start? Well, Big O, what I would recommend doing is getting you a nice conventional reel. Depending on what type of shark that you want to target, black tips, you might want to get you like a 6/0. Penn Senator is a nice cheap reel, but one that'll last forever. How you doing, Heisenberg? So get you a 6/0, fill that sucker with 80-pound braid with some 80-pound Top Shot mono and a nice stout rod, and that'll get you started. It's really the way you want to do it is get you some decent tackle, Chris, and get out there, catch you some nice bait, whole mackerel, whole mullet. Watch some of these videos on how to rig your shark leaders, which we have quite a few of them, and get out there and soak a bait. That's really the best way.
BG, yeah, the Skyway is pretty good at night this time of year. I mean, actually, we just drove by the Skyway last weekend. The North Pier. The North Pier was slammed with people. I mean, I don't even know what was going on, but it was absolutely slammed with people, and it was probably 8:30, 9 at night.
All right, Heisenberg. Well, marathon's awesome, man. What are you going down to Target? We'll be down there here very soon. We'll be down in June and we'll be down in July, both for fishing and not business. So that'll be fun. All right, best way to get what's the best weight for shark fish and bait in Texas? Texas Reaper, are you asking what's the best like lead to use for your bait? Catch a bull shark in the Hillsborough River? Oh, I mean, I don't know, Marcus. Bloody baits, perhaps. But I bet you they go up in there because we've caught sharks right here in the Little Manatee River, actually quite deep in the river. Matter of fact, just a crazy story for you. I was wade fishing at the mouth of that river, and I had a whole stringer full of redfish and trout. And by the time I was done, I went to pull up my stringer, and I always keep my stringer a good ways off me. But I pulled it up, and guess what? All I had was heads. So it was quite interesting. Made me think twice about um, wading in that dark water. Big O, the best way is to just chop its tail off and leave it on their hole. I don't butterfly them. I don't cut them in half. When you start cutting baits in half, you're looking for small sharks. Big sharks have no problem eating a whole ladyfish or a whole mackerel.
Big O, I don't have any shark experiences in Cockroach Bay. I'm not sure about Josh.
The best way, though, to rig those would be to take the hook, the way I like to do it, which I'll do a video very soon, guys, which will coincide with this video. But take the hook, run it through the mouth, then out the gill, and then take the hook and hook it back through the throat canal, and then have it pierce through the side, and then pull it straight. And that'll literally have the hook lay flush inside of the fish. All right, where are we at here?
We're live.
Oh, it should be hot right now.
Oh.
Yeah, we catch lots of sharks in the cockroach area. Lots of black tips. Rarely do I see monster bulls or anything, but black tips and also bonnet heads. Shrimp does the job perfectly for them bonnet heads, guys, and they aren't too bad to eat either.
Well, good luck down in Marathon, Heisenberg. Hopefully you catch some tarpon. It looks like, if that's what you're targeting down there in Marathon.
Yeah, Gandy actually, Hendricks, boy, the Gandy is known for big sharks. Honestly, it's just get out there and I wouldn't fish in direct current. I like to get off of the put baits out off the bridge over there when we used to be able to, and then you can just move to the shore. And I had good luck out there catching big sharks doing that.
What's up, Austin? How are you doing? We're glad you stopped by tonight. Heisenberg, why does blacktip piss you off?
Yeah, the Little Manatee River, Angelo, is what we were talking about. Caught some sharks, quite a bit of sharks.
We are in Florida.
Why does he piss you off, Heisenberg? Well, the best way to catch sharks from a pier, just remember, guys, whatever you're targeting, you want to be respectful of the fish. If you plan to release it, make sure you're, busting down your barbs. And if you're from a pier, you usually have to walk it to shore to release it and revive it. But if you're going to be fishing from a pier, the same thing, principles apply. Big baits, big rods and reels. Uh-oh, what's going on with my computer here? Big baits, big rod and reels, and make sure that depending on what you plan to do with it, I mean, there's really no table fare in a large shark, guys, and I think they're very important in the grand scheme of things. So you want to make sure your releases are quick, and snap a picture. Try not to take them out of the water if you can, and get a quick release.
BJ, the tarpon are here. I mean, they're here pretty much year round, but they're not here in abundance, but they'll be here in about a month or so in great abundance.
I like the slower tides, not necessarily a slack tide, Hendricks, but one on a quarter moon tide, something like that. You know, you don't want one of those full moon, new moon, gushing tides because then you have to put big weight, which is blocks, down with your bait to keep it stationary.
How's it going, Aquaholic? We're glad you stopped by tonight.
Frank, you down there in the Keys, buddy? Tarpon are definitely here, BJ. If you go, they're not here in the numbers yet, but you know our residential poons are all over the bridges right now.
I understand what you're saying, Heisenberg. I mean, sometimes you do just gotta lighten up a little bit.
40-inch snook in 2 hours ago. Awesome, man. There's some big girls around. We chased a pot of them around the day, and we could not. No matter what we threw at them, they were not interested. Heisenberg, I hear you, buddy. Well, let me tell you, that's what you're going to see. We're going to be, we don't take life too serious, guys, on our channel. That's why you see us doing the fun stuff because, you know, we're just challenging one another and just doing some weird things because it's fun. Hopefully you guys are liking the content that's going out.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are. I know Josh puts a lot of work into those videos, guys, so make sure you guys are giving them likes and commenting on all of them.
Well, the more likes you guys give, it gives me a great indicator of what you like. And I know you guys really like those tutorials. Those things do really well. Okay, yeah, Miami, Frank. We're down there quite a bit fishing.
Austin, I told you to, give me an email, man. I put my email in the chat last time. We're ready to sell it whenever you want it.
Big O, there isn't a whole lot of difference, buddy, offshore and inshore, in my opinion. Sharks are very easy to get to the boat. If you chum, they'll come. That's a fact, no matter where you're at. Offshore, probably even easier because if you put down a chum bag or a bloody fish, you'll have sharks circling your boat in no time.
Big O, you get yourself on a river raft, rat, you will really be fine-tuning your skills. What's the next after the Pathfinder?
Yeah, I hear you, Heisenberg. Yeah, he's grown his channel very nicely.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Austin. If you're talking about the bigger boat, it would be the cobia.
I appreciate that, Ryan, man. We're definitely trying to get out some good content to you guys. That's great to hear, Big O. That's what I want to do. I want to help with that, but you know, we don't want to all be tutorials, guys. We want to have some fun on the channel, and that's why, you know, you're seeing random crazy things. Cobia fishing's great at Gandy Hendricks. Um, you know, put live baits, live ladyfish, live trout, or silver trout, things like that down, especially near a light. That is a big key, and near a light and pilings, and you'll definitely get on them. My favorite shark is probably, well, to catch, is probably going to be the black tip. I just think they're awesome. They don't fight as hard, guys, but I like getting them, you know, where they're, you know, jumping and they're pulling out line. We get them to the beach really quick, snap a couple pictures, and they're off, you know. That way they're not being overexerted and then they don't end up dying due to the battle.
The traveling fisherman, we were actually just talking about going to Alaska. We've been talking about going to Alaska, but we were talking about it yesterday. So it's in the future. We'll see.
Yeah, Texas. See, I do it a little differently. My baits are usually very large, and I use blocks, and I tie the blocks with 10-pound test mono. I tie them to my hook and my bait, and that keeps it stationary. And when that big shark hits it, he bites through that mono, and the block drops, or the block stays there, and then the fight is on.
Austin, as far as what we get after we sell the Pathfinder, well, first of all, the Pathfinder has never really been up for sale. I mean, the boat's a beast, but if you want to buy it, it's for sale. After the Pathfinder, I mean, maybe a 27 CV or probably just another 26-foot Pathfinder. I mean, it's a great boat. It's got everything we needed, and I mean, it's literally got everything we needed, everything we wanted, and it just was the right boat for us.
Ryan, I haven't ever fished down in the Everglades for tarpon, but it's on the list to do this year. So keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna start that bucket list series very, very soon, guys. I'm very excited for it.
Oh,
You can catch sharks from the shore. We do it, and from piers all the time, Florida inshore fishing. Actually, keep a lookout. We're gonna have some shark videos coming.
oh, Big O wants to know about the manhole waters.
Hey, Big O, I can't spoil it, but tune in on Sunday, man. We got some special stuff going on with that manhole.
Sunday, Big O. Be looking out for it.
It's scheduled to post Sunday morning, so you'll see. Catch 'em all fishing. I think I've heard of him, Flubby. I don't know him though. I think he's down in Miami somewhere.
Actually, I didn't see the new 28 by Sea Hunter, which is kind of unusual because I love boats. But is that a bay boat that Sea Hunter's making, or are they sticking with the offshore style boat?
Pam,
Go ahead.
Pam, are you wanting some M&Ms?
Hey, you wait patiently, Big O.
Texas, we got plans to use a drone this summer, and we got something good coming. I haven't fished in, what is it, Stiltsville? I haven't, no sir.
Oh, well, I thought you were buying the boat, Austin. What do you mean supply the boat? You said you were just buying the boat.
I don't think Chris will drink that, Chris.
I don't know. I mean, when I win the challenge, I don't know if Josh will drink the gulp juice.
That's some pretty nasty stuff. I mean, I bite off my gulp tails a lot of times, or I bite them in half. That doesn't taste too pleasant.
Let me Google this, Heisenberg. I'm actually really interested to see that because I like Sea Hunters.
Absolutely. But yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but that sewer video, guys, it went viral. Almost 100,000 views in 1 week. Tell me that isn't crazy.
Hey man, you go for a ride in the Pathfinder, you'll be in love. I don't know if I consider that a bay boat, Heisenberg.
That's a pretty deep hole.
That's a big bay boat with twin engines.
You ain't gonna be getting back in the backcountry with that. That's for sure. I mean, I've been up there, Robert, but I've never fished there. What can we expect to catch up on the North Carolina coast?
Heisenberg, this thing has dual 300s on it. I know you're not getting in like 2 feet of water with that thing.
Draft 16 inches? Oh,
yeah,
that's not too bad.
Fair enough. Josh had our Pathfinder running in like almost a foot of water.
Yeah, we ran.
Kind of scared us.
We ran that sucker in some shallow stuff. Were you scared?
A little bit.
The biggest sharks we've gotten, without technically measuring them, they were probably right near 9 foot. Like I said, we've hooked into things that we've never been able to turn, Big O. The reel, literally, it got hot to the touch, and that was all she wrote, man. And that was on a 12-aught.
Actually, Frank, we're doing we want to travel around and catch fish that we haven't caught, and bonefish is definitely on that list. So, where are you talking about bringing kayaks down to and fishing for?
Frank, we got 2 trips coming up, man. Send us some information. Maybe we'll coordinate something, get you on the YouTube page.
I'll be showing up with a kayak with duct tape on it. So hopefully you're all right with that.
Chris is the duct tape kayak guy. He's the only guy I know that paddles out shark baits with duct tape holding his boat together.
And I paddled a good ways out there. He actually had to stop me, guys.
Well, the Austin, the Yellowfin's a great boat, man. But the Pathfinder, I mean, for the money,
Yeah, I think you get a better bang for your buck. They want a lot of money for those 24-foot yellowfins, and the room you get on that compared to the 26-foot Pathfinder is a big difference. I mean, the Pathfinder is almost 27 feet when you look at it. I think it was 26 feet 9 inches.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you this, guys. As a business owner, I'm always looking for the best bang for my buck, and you know, it's just like you buying this Gucci stuff, and then you're buying, I don't know even what to compare it to, whatever, but another quality product. You know, a lot of times you're not technically just paying for a superior product, you're paying for the name brand. Now, that's not always true, but with boats, I mean, I think it's kind of true in a lot of instances. Now, there are some that are just in their own class. But there's some others, man. I don't know. You know, them yellowfins and contenders. I think they're very nice boats, but I think they are overpriced.
The 27 CV is a really nice boat, Heisenberg, but they want a lot of money for those 27 CVs too.
Sounds good, Frank.
Take the river raft,
The-
and I don't know. I don't know if I could sit on that thing for like 2 days straight paddling around.
Yeah, that contender's nice, Heisenberg. I mean, the yellowfins are really nice too. I'm not knocking them. I'm saying for investment purposes, which obviously boats are terrible investments anyway. But yeah, good stuff, man.
Is that what we're gonna call my kayak? The SS duct tape?
That's not a bad idea, Ryan. You know, hey, what kind of shark do you got in your thumbnail, Ryan? I can't really tell, but it looks like a lemon shark. You like that Jelly James, the superhero challenge, man? Yeah, those guys are crazy. You would never guess those guys are like postal masters and bank supervisors. It's good stuff when you got those guys out there and they can act like big kids. Oh, it's a nurse? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't tell. Yeah, we get some big nurse sharks right here in the Tampa Bay, especially off of our some of our local reefs. That's all right, Ryan. Hey, did you know that nurse shark is one of, I mean, I'm not saying to go out and kill all the nurse sharks, but they are one hell of a good eating shark. I think the reasoning behind it was because they eat a lot of crustaceans and things. But let me tell you, if you ever clean one, you better get ready to go through some knots because they got like a 2-inch hide.
Yeah, I like the way those Seaborns look too. I mean, I know they're a fairly new company, but they make a pretty sharp looking boat. I've never ridden on one, so I can't tell you how the ride quality is.
Yeah, the Seaborn boat, I looked at them. Man, they seem to be thinking outside the box. Now, durability, I can't really say, but they're a sleek looking boat, and for the money, you know, if they're not skimping,
Yeah, they don't want too much for those boats.
yeah, if they're not skimping on, you know, where it matters, and you know, it could be a good investment. Absolutely, Big O. Eisenberg, that'll get you in trouble, my man. Hey, Octavio, I appreciate that, buddy. I like the back for offshore fishing. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We don't go offshore too much just due to the strict and crazy regulations, you know.
Wait till we get the donut out offshore.
Chris, I might do that, buddy. It's not a bad idea. Hey, Jets player, how you doing, man? That's okay.
With a yo-yo.
With the yo-yo,
Why do I gotta do all the challenges? I don't get it, guys. You guys don't want to see Josh on the river raft?
it's a lot more fun watching Chris. And plus, I got to stay alive to keep the channel running.
What's up, Jits player? This guys, this guy wants me to paddle a shark bait out on the river raft
I thought, no, I recommended that.
in the dark.
Listen,
Paddle a shark bait out on
no,
a tube.
I told him as a challenge, I think it would be a good idea. Whoever lost had to do so. He's not telling you the full. Oh, Jelly James, you can't keep a dolphin on. You know, they're almost impossible to hook. But typically they let go of your bait or they steal your bait and then drop your hook. So you usually don't have them on very long.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Heisenberg.
Yeah, you can fish in that Jits player, but seaweed out there, you know, sometimes it does get that way. Especially you want to pay attention to the winds and the tides, and that a lot of that will dictate how bad the seaweed's going to be. But you know, you just have to unfortunately pick through it and fish through it. You know, I'm not one that likes to leave my bait just sit there all day unless I'm shark fishing. If you're shark fishing, that can definitely impact you. But just move around and maybe just switch up your tactics, whatever you plan on doing. Why am I out of my camera frame? Did I move over or something?
I don't think so. You probably just moved over a little bit.
Yeah,
That's better.
it's unfortunate, Heisenberg. Everything's about money, man. It's just it's all about money, brother.
Basically, Chris. Basically, that's all right. The older, the wiser.
Hey, can you guys believe this knucklehead made me flip my kayak because he had to go whiz on the shoreline and he needed help being pulled out of the brush?
Hey guys, it was hilarious. It was freaking hilarious. I was getting out of the weeds, all these cattails and stuff, and he's trying to pull me out. And then I start kicking, and I was getting out of there. I was just turning around. I was kicking out of there, and I don't know what he did. He made a last effort to pull me out, and all I remember is hearing a splash in the water, and I had to turn on my GoPro because I know no GoPros were on, and I just busted out laughing.
Marcus, if you think it's bullshit, stop watching.
I did find the combo, Austin. We were starting to lose hope. We were about to jump in the water.
Oh, don't worry, Austin. I was getting that rod and reel back. Matter of fact, I had just told him, and I said, "Hey, we're about to take a short dive." And luckily, he didn't even realize he had snagged onto it. And I looked down, and the rod was right there. It took 30 minutes to snag it, but yeah, we did get it. Chris got it, but it was his fault that I had to catch it anyway.
Guys, I'm serious. Josh did not put this part on his video. If you guys go watch my video and just, if you want, you can skip to the middle where he falls off his kayak. I just start busting out laughing. You can check out my page. It's in his recommended channels. It's just Chris Cannon, guys. But seriously, go watch where he falls off his kayak. I just start hysterically laughing. And all of his gear is floating in the water.
Yeah, hey guys, give Chris a follow. You guys, we're gonna be coordinating and doing some different videos. Check out his channel, Chris Canning. Just YouTube it. Big,
Uh, Go ahead.
big O. We made a makeshift snag. We just tied on, used the rope that I had on my kayak with a little treble, a lure with some treble hooks, and we snagged it that way.
Oh, that's terrible, Austin. You leave the pin to the sea? I don't know. I forgot the combo Josh had underwater, but I know it was a very, very expensive combo.
No, that one I wasn't leaving. I think it was a St. Croix tournament rod, and I forget which die were real, but it was enough money to get back. Yeah, and guys, you should definitely always use your leashes. And you know that was me. My thought process was, hey, I'm in a little lake. It's not a big deal, but that lake's fairly deep. Um, but man, I'll tell you what was so surreal about that moment is that when you start to roll, there's nothing that you could do to stop it. That momentum, it is already there. It's gonna happen. You gotta go. You just roll with it.
Thanks, Philby. I appreciate it. But seriously, go watch the video and watch the part where Josh is upside down.
Yeah, if y'all watch his video, y'all
You
probably
get a totally different perspective, guys. You get the perspective from the tube.
exactly. Yeah, he does. He does different stuff like that.
I don't know if I trick as much as Josh. I mean, Josh likes to play tricks.
Yeah, Frank. It's not a bad idea. It would be a good DIY. Maybe we meet up to go fishing. We can schedule something and we'll do it together. You know, I'm a prankster at heart, guys. I love having fun, and people say I'm a big kid at heart, and I hope I never lose that. Thanks, Flubby.
Hey guys, we have a lot of fun pranking each other. Sometimes our pranks are a little cruel, but at the end of the day, it's all fun and games.
Yeah, Austin. That type R.
That
That's a good little reel for the money. And that's the one I just caught my 10-pound bass with. That's why it meant more to me than anything. So
I love it, Heisenberg. I was blowing on that tube for 20 minutes, and then I finally looked at Josh. I was like, dude, this thing has a hole in it.
hey guys, he was literally blowing up that tube for 20 minutes. I came back, I left him in the garage, came back out there, that sucker's still blowing. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, man, this thing just won't blow up. Well, no kidding. Oh man.
So we duct taped it and super glued it. Whatever we did to it, it worked. It's still blown up out there, guys. Still got air in it.
Yeah, I thought about that, Jelly Games. I'll have to see what I can make up. Maybe I have some ideas for some DIY lures, actually.
I think it is the newest video, Flubby. Yeah, I did. I remember looking at Josh and I looked at him and I was like, dude, I can't do this anymore. Like I had to take breathers.
Frank, I'm gonna go crazy with that garage sale
Oh,
challenge, man.
don't even talk about the garage sale challenge.
Man, okay, so me and Chris went out this last time. We went to like 5 or 6 sales, and we found this one on the side of the road. Man, this guy had so many rod and reels. It looked like Bass Pro Shop. Well, we get over there, man, and this guy wants full-blown retail for some used rod and reels. And I told him kind of in a nice, polite way that he was out of his mind. But we have been having the toughest time finding fishing equipment at these at these garage sales.
Garage sales, some of them.
But listen, I'm not giving up. So I am going to do it. I'm going to find. I just got to find something that I can use. The ones that we're finding literally have all broken inserts, broken tips. I mean, they are in bad, bad condition. Thanks, Chris.
You should go watch it, Octavio. You should like and comment as well. Some like laughy faces.
Some laughy faces. Only this guy would say that. Oh man.
I think I have used the Calcutta actually, and it's a pretty good reel from what I remember.
Yeah.
Which one did I use that? Go ahead.
I've used the Calcutta. It's a good reel for sure, especially for the money. Yeah, you might be right, Frank. I just find it super strange because we live right near the water here, and family on the water and stuff, and it's all right here. And every time we go to these things, they have boating stuff, but they don't have fishing tackle. People just don't want to let go of their fishing tackle, is what it is.
I'm not sure what we would target in North Carolina, Matthew.
Well, that's a good question. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start doing some traveling here soon, and on my bucket list series, I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling, and whatever you guys think that might be good or interesting to see that you might want to see, don't hesitate to comment or let us know.
Heisenberg, I love that comment. It is not as easy as American Pickers makes it out to be.
No, they must have some really good leads or something because I'm terrible at it.
Oh, we can't give it back.
Cuban yo-yo challenge. Hey, that's not a bad idea, We might have to do that, Austin, just to get the challenge done. Yeah, I know. We thought about that too, man. But Robert, but we're just trying to do something different. I know there's been some flea market challenges. I hadn't personally seen a garage sale challenge, but now I think I understand why. They're very complicated. Shimano TLD guy, Flubby is a great reel, man. For that, for the price that you pay for that, it's very well worth the money, especially for things like the kingfish and things.
Yeah, I kind of hate fake pranks too. They're aggravating. You see them all over YouTube now, especially with the pranking industry just blowing up.
Yeah, the fake pranks. Obviously, people have caught on, or YouTubers have caught on that they're obviously very easy to spread the word and to gain subscribers. So, when you see something like that and people are gaining attention so easily, then they're quick to do those type of things.
Ryan, I like that idea. Maybe a pawn shop challenge would be a little easier.
My favorite rod, all just in general, would be my inshore St. Croix Legend Extreme bow. What's this say? What would you be offshore at? BJ, what's the question? Yeah, there's a lot of kingfish right now running the beaches. Cobia, tarpon is about to really heat up, guys, especially over here at Egmont, Bean Point. Yeah, Ryan, that's not a bad idea. I thought about that one too, and I haven't seen much either on the pawn shops. So maybe go down over there and haggle them a little bit. Man, I got a lot of rod and reels. I'll have to maybe do a video on that, at least some of them.
Crackhead selling fishing gear behind Walmart challenge. I like it.
I like the pawn shop idea, guys. I'll definitely take note of that one for sure. That's a good deal. Stella's a nice reel. That's your PJ. Bamboo rod challenge for snook. That ain't a bad idea. Heisenberg's trying to get us killed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Pretty sure half of you guys just love watching, well, specifically me, do crazy stuff that puts my life in danger.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To catch bull sharks, guys, what I would recommend is just big baits. Make sure you're using 480-pound wire and some durable hooks. Let me show you guys. What do y'all think about my hooks here for shark fishing? Let me show you. Well, I try to respond to most comments, Matthew, and that's what the channel's for. I think a lot of these guys kind of forget that. Do you think this is a big hook?
That thing's pretty tiny.
Can y'all even see this? There's such a delay, I don't know. Hopefully you can see that.
You can see that. That's what I was fishing with off the river raft.
That's what we should do, is hook him up with a 9-aught and get him on that big old rig. Oh, you can't even see it.
I look like I'm what? I'm gonna mug me I'm gonna mug you at midnight in Ybor. Man, first of all, I got a performance shirt on, Salty Scales performance shirt.
Marcus, I agree with you 100%. I appreciate that.
I have a fish pennant, man. This is a fishing page, guys.
Chris, I think Chris thinks he's that thug life.
This is ridiculous. You guys comment. Do you guys think I'm thugging and Josh looks all professional right now?
Yeah.
Should I lose the hat? What do I need to do?
We live over here in Florida, Central Florida.
Wait, Big O, are you saying that you actually want me to use one of those hooks off the river raft?
Hey, Bo, I have one pending to post. I think it posts, I want to say Tuesday. But I'm actually thinking about switching over to LTB. What's your thoughts on that? No, Big O, that's a hook. That's a, I believe it's a 22-aught hook. Thug life, Chris.
Dang, you guys are hating. Yes, that's what I like to see, Big O. Rocking the gear.
Matthew, preferred big bait to catch big bass, or preferred bait to catch big bass. That crankbait is a very good choice, and of course, big swim baits. You're going to catch big baits or big bass with big baits. Well, you know, and I like swim baits, Bo, so that might work. But I would like to see and maybe compare them and then show the viewers, you know, have a good comparison that way.
Shave the beard, man. I just shaved my beard. What is going on right now? Austin, I legit just got a haircut yesterday. Shaved my whole beard and just did like a 5 o'clock shadow type look. And now, oh my gosh, I'm looking thug.
Hey, you guys should see this guy, man. I don't know. He's on all these dating sites and stuff.
Pimpin' playa, what is going on right now?
Oh man. Look at Chris. Chris is falling apart over here.
Hating on Chris.
Oh, we ain't.
I take it, guys. I enjoy I just take it as humor, man. It's all fun and games.
Yeah, hey, you know, the polo, you gotta look, you know, you gotta look the part.
Thug Life sunglasses. You gonna buy me a pair of Thug Life sunglasses?
Absolutely. That's a good idea, Chris. Maybe we'll do a video. The hobo fishing challenge? I've heard of that one, Ryan. Maybe we'll put something together here. I appreciate the ideas coming in. That'll be fun.
Man, you guys have been fun tonight. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it has been very
Good laughs. Good laughs tonight.
it's been very entertaining to say the least. Guys, I just want to tell you guys I appreciate all of you that have been posting. I will have some new stuff, Frank. Keep an eye out. We're going to be doing quite a bit of new things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would, maybe.
That's why I don't shave the beard, Austin. But yeah, we'll have some new stuff coming out, and we're excited. Doing some different things right now. I don't want to disclose just yet, but really focusing on the YouTube page. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but really trying to put out some decent videos. Can you shark fish with a Barbie combo? Hey, we were mackerel fishing today with that Barbie combo. Wait till you see the video.
You guys be looking out. We had a blast.
It was a lot of fun. Brim fishing? Absolutely. I actually have a video coming out very soon doing some brim fishing, but I also I have one that I did, what, 6 months ago.
Hey, the videos are just going to get better, traveling fishermen. So many ideas. So many ideas. My biggest bass is 8 pounds, Bo. This guy's is 10 pounds.
Well, that's terrible news, Jay Vega.
Hey, that sucks, man.
You're on the wrong chat, my friend.
A hustler? What?
Yeah, Fluffy, Chris is a hustler. I'm starting to wonder if he even really works for me. He must be doing something on the side. Marcus is on to something.
Flubby, why do you think I'm a hustler? Real deal.
I definitely appreciate it, Chris, Big O. You guys are always very you're always on here with the traveling fishermen, and you know a few other you guys. We know who you are. We see you all the time, and I see all comments. So
Absolutely, Austin.
BJ, we do target glass. You know they're quite common over here at the Skyway Pier area, and all you got to do is put down a monster bait. Put down a whole bonita or a whole mackerel or something right at the bridge line, and you'll hook up.
Hey, Bo, that's a big bass, man. I hope to catch one that big one day. And Chris, the Thug Life sunglasses are coming. Be looking out. We'll get some.
Hey, so guys, I'll be doing that giveaway like I told you all at 20,000 subs, which I don't know if you're noticing, the page has jumped up quite a bit recently. Um, to be entered, all I'm looking for is likes, comments, and then of course sharing. And the more you comment, that's how you'll be entered into these drawings. I'm going to be basing it off of the folks that are active on the page.
We're glad you liked it, man. You know, thanks for stopping by, and hopefully getting a good laugh out of all the good conversation that's been going on.
Yeah, guys, it's all about, that's what we're about. You know, we just want to have fun. We want to teach. And, if it's not fun, there's really no point in doing it. Or if we're not providing something that's useful to you guys. So check out, if you're not checking out the other videos, be sure to check them out because you'll probably learn a thing or two there.
Jeez, Austin, what do you think I do? Walk around here with rings on and all this bling?
Lucky Tackle Box Fan Slam Challenge. That's not a bad idea.
Goliath grouper fishing with a Barbie rod. Ah, I don't know about that one, Ryan.
Matthew, you could do it, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing. Post good content, man, and do it regularly. Make sure you're consistent. Your channel will grow. I know even when it feels like nothing's happening with the channel, sometimes it just takes time. The persistence is the key. And of course, good content, or do your best. I fish for both, guys. BJ, if you look on my channel, I have them. I believe I have a couple on the pier and I have a couple in the boat. So it's a lot of fun. They will test your durability and your strength.
Bo, that bass is a huge bass for any age group, not just your age group, but that's a phenomenal accomplishment you have at 13 years old. Almost 14-pound bass.
That's
kudos to you.
It's bigger than any bass I've caught. Hey Eric, you can use grunt, but usually you want to use something a little more, I don't know, like a pelagic type bait. And when I say that, I mean like greenbacks or thread fins, goggle eye, something like that.
No doubt, Austin. No doubt.
We don't even look for donations. All we look for is
support,
thumbs ups, comments. That means
just interact with the page. That's all we ask for.
And share if you care to, but that means more than the money, honestly.
Honestly, we just like putting out good content, guys. I mean, we filmed 2 videos in the past 2 days, and it's been nothing but fun and games.
Yep.
And work. A lot of work goes into it, though, too, guys.
Today, me and Chris both almost fell off the boat while catching mackerel on Barbie rods. And you should have seen the guys coming to the bait stations looking at us when we were fishing. They were like, what are these guys doing? I love Sanibel, Bo. So we passed by there, and I've fished down there many times. So it's a beautiful area. Big O, certain times of the year, inshore you could find, well, when I say inshore, Skyway Pier area, they're quite abundant during the fall and the spring. I haven't heard about a whole bunch of them this spring, though. For mackerel, we actually fly-lined, or free-lined thread fins and greenbacks. Yeah, grunts make a great bait for grouper and stuff. That's what I prefer to use grunts for.
Flubby, Josh fell off of his kayak. I was on the raft, but seriously, go check it out. It's hilarious.
Yeah, guys, that wasn't cool. While I was drowning, Chris was more occupied or worried, concerned about turning on his camera. No, I believe that, Austin. Bluefish? I've never used a bluefish. Blue runners are a good bait for kingfish.
It's a good snook.
30-pound snook is a monster.
Hey, we're glad you did too. You know?
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. I mean, we really enjoy these live stream, guys. I know we don't have a ton of people watching, but that you guys that are watching, we really appreciate it. And You guys are real funny. We're getting to know a lot of you personally.
We talk about you guys outside the stream.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff, but we talk about you guys. We just laugh about the comments you guys post, and we see you guys commenting on the video, and we're like, oh, there's Big O, and there's the traveling fisherman, there's Heisenberg. All you guys. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, just like we're missing Dino tonight. Dino always keeps us young, so we're gonna have to find out what's going on with Dino.
Yeah, Dino, if you watch this, you missed it, man. You missed the good live stream. And Flubby, we'll see you later, man. Go check out that video. Get a good laugh from it.
Yeah, take it easy, Flubby. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Hey, I'm not opposed to that, Big O. We could definitely do something like that, and I'm not opposed to that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Honesty is key, Frank. We're very down to earth, and I'm going to answer the comments. Some of these guys aren't going to like my responses, especially when I get, some jacked up comments.
Yeah, we're actually a little brutally honest sometimes, but honesty's the way to go, guys.
Yeah, we do videos together. Chris works for my company, Salty Scales, and we are friends. But we're going to be doing a lot more videos together. He has a passion for fishing. I have a passion for fishing, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, Alex, if you're on this page, make sure to go check out my page. If you go to Josh's recommended channels, I'll be in there. It's just Chris Canning. You can check out my page too.
Well, good luck, Austin.
Chris, it's interesting you say that. I mean, that's tough. That's tough when you go out multiple times and you get skunked. It really demoralizes you. I mean, I don't know how the Jacksonville area is, but I know over here, me and Josh were just talking about, we're going out on the weekdays and seeing tons of boats like it's the weekend. So sometimes it can be a little aggravating going out on the water.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how much boat traffic's out there during the middle of the week. All the sharks, you could find sharks all over the Tampa Bay, John, if that's what you're asking. But if you go down to some of the passes, John's Pass, things like that, you'll find big sharks.
Yeah, Alex, check out saltyscales.com if you want anything. Bo, we're never opposed to meeting up with people and fishing.
Robert, get on them videos, my man. You're traveling around. You have a great opportunity to show some cool, unique content.
That's right. And we'd love to see it. We love watching fishing videos, guys.
Marcus, I would rather catch a monster tarpon on a fly.
Yeah, me too.
Because let me tell you, anyone who knows anything about fly fishing knows that it's a very, very challenging way to fish. And you really have to be on your game when you're fly fishing. Bo, just keep in contact with us, buddy. We're not opposed to meeting any of our YouTube followers. So,
a skunk sleeve.
Or I should say YouTube friends.
We get some crazy requests. We've never had a request for a skunk sleeve, as far as I know.
A skunk sleeve.
Hey, we'll put nothing on the back. We'll put the word nothing on the back so they get the message.
Big O, you are trolling us so hard right now. That is hilarious, man. The strangest fish I've ever caught.
Hold on. The snails.
That ain't a fish.
Hey, it's close.
Yeah, we caught some snails on one of our.
Some snails. It was like 10 snails.
Yeah, it was pretty strange. They sucked onto our baits up in Upper Tampa Bay, and I'd never seen that before. But I forget what the name of it is. It's that weird puffer fish. It's on one of my videos. That's probably one of my weirdest catches. What is that puffer fish called? It's not a regular puffer fish.
The one you caught with Vince.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. This thing was it was extremely long and looked like it had like chipmunk cheeks. It like puffed up at the front of it. I don't know what it was called. I can look it up on the page.
All right, guys, we're heading out at 4 a.m. And we got a long road ahead of us for an event we're traveling to. Actually, it's not that far, but we got to be up early, so we're gonna cut this one short. Hey, we appreciate you guys all tuning in, and it's been a lot of fun. Keep on interacting with the page. We really enjoy seeing you guys on here. And you guys got any suggestions for the next live stream?
Yeah, topics, guys, topics. But we did have a great time tonight, guys. Thanks for stopping by. It was been a pleasure talking to you guys, like always. Make sure you guys be looking out for the next live stream too. Especially you, Big O. I'll be wearing those sunglasses.
I'll wear my seatbelt, I promise.
I'll make sure of it.
All right, guys. Well, comment below. Let us know if you have any topics for the next one.
Oh no, I don't know about that, Frank, but we'll see. But you guys have a good night, all right? And make sure to leave topics below in the comment section.
All right, guys. Take it easy. See you next live stream.